You got that? So we'll finish off that Sons of God. I don't know if we can, it ain't no way we can go back and tell them to go, that it's a new feed. But let's pick it back up at verse 2. We're still dealing with the sons of God and sons of men. What's the difference between them in Scripture? So sons of God can refer to angels and men that are men or women who are, men who are walking in the pathway of serving the Lord. And then it's also talking about the angels too. The holy angels, not the fallen, as people like to call them. And then we can read that. We can pick it back up at verse 2 again. And read it again. I'm sorry.
That the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, and they took them wives of all which they chose. And the Lord said, my spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he also is flesh, yet his days shall be 120 years.
And so right here we see that he didn't get his lifespan cut off. But go ahead.
4, there were giants in the earth in those days, and also after that, when the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men, and they bare children to them, they became mighty men which were of old, men of renown. And God saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. And it repented the Lord that he had made man on the earth, and it grieved him at his heart.
Now let's skip down to verse 8, because in that Luke 3, we read these names in there too.
Verse 8, but Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. These are the generations of Noah. Noah was a just man and perfect in his generations, and Noah walked with God.
All right, so we had Noah. Noah did what? He walked with God. Verse 10.
And Noah begot 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth.
And Shem was just Sem in the New Testament. It's
right.
the same, that name is right there. So, you know, these are men who have worked. The sons of God are men who walked with God, or, you know, they was living a righteous path. Let's go to the New Testament. Let's go to 1 John 3. No, you know what? We ain't got to come back to that one now. We'll go. Yep, 1 John 3. 1 John 3. And I want to say we can pick it up at verse 1. Let me get there. 1 John 3 and verse 1. When you get there, my brother, you can go ahead and read it for me.
Behold, what manner of love the Father hath bestowed upon us, that we should be called the sons of God.
We still seeing this this terminology being used in the New Testament. And that's an honor.
Right.
To be called the sons of God. Therefore what?
Therefore the world knoweth us not, because it knew him not.
Because you trying to do something and walk correctly in a wicked world. Thank you. Go ahead, my brother.
Beloved, now are we the sons of God, and it doeth not yet appear what we shall be.
Because right now you in your mind, you done cleaned up this whole mind state, because you're doing what you're supposed to be doing.